Thousands of teachers in traditionally conservative states are protesting against low pay and insufficient funding for public education. Dan Cohen has the story tonight.
Public schools in Oklahoma and Kentucky were forced to close as educators joined wildcat strikes demanding better working conditions. Teacher salaries in Oklahoma and Kentucky are among the lowest in the country, ranking 26th and 49th, far below the national average. 100 Oklahoma school districts are on strike to demand lawmakers approve an additional increase to teacher salaries days after the legislature approved a $6,100 raise. Even with that amount, Oklahoma teacher salaries are still below the national average of $58,353. 120 school districts are closed in Kentucky as thousands of teachers came from around the state to rally at the Capitol, protesting drastic cuts to the state pension plan and low expenditures per student.
In order for our students to be successful, they need top dollar. We're not an afterthought. We are not something that you can put at the bottom of the bucket. We're not something that you can put lobbyists over. We are the future. I mean, our students are the future, and they need to fund our future.
The recently passed amendment to the pension plan would raise the eligibility age before teachers can qualify for their pensions, bar future teachers from enjoying traditional pensions in favor of cash balance plans, and even allow lawmakers to unilaterally reduce teacher pension plans in violation of previously negotiated collective bargaining agreements. These protests follow a successful 9-day strike in West Virginia that ended with teachers getting a 5% pay raise. In Arizona, hundreds of teachers walked out last week, and the union-affiliated Arizona Education Association has given them full-throated support. Arizona ranks 47th in the country in expenditures per student, spending $4,000 below the national average and less than a third of what Vermont spends per student. They're demanding a 20% increase to teacher pay and state education funding restored to levels prior to the 2008 Great Recession. But Governor Doug Ducey is refusing to budge. With broad public support and successful strikes setting precedents, state officials may have to eat their words. In Washington, Dan Cohen, RT.